Hello, it's Ashley here from Paper&Twine, and I am going to attempt to do my tag for this month's hashtag PT Tag Club. We pulled out tone and lively, and I know that some of you were a little bit, I don't know what to do. So what I've done here, I've just made myself a tag. It's about 4 inches wide. I have glued together 2 pieces of quite thick watercolour paper. To me, tone is just different shades of the same colour. That's what tone means to me. You could also have tone of voice, couldn't you? And I could have a snarky, Tim Holtz snarky clipping. But I'm going to attempt to do a bit of watercolour. And I've got these little watercolours that I bought from the range. And I'm going to just spray some water on these greens. And I don't want water on my watercolour card, actually, I don't think. I'm going to come in with this green here. These are Daler Rowney watercolours. And I have to say, they are quite rich and creamy. And they weren't terribly expensive. Now, I don't like that. Mix in the palette here, get some water going in, a bit more colour. You can tell I'm really practiced at this, can't you? And I'm going to I wasn't going to do wet on wet, I was going to do wet on dry, but actually I think these do work better on wet. But what I want to do actually is drag that colour out more. So you can see just one colour. We have got a little bit of tone going on. Let's just make this a little bit lighter here. And let's just continue on up. But keep the shape of the tag as we go on up. So to me, that is tonal. Going to let that just run that way a bit, just to create a bit of interest, and that way a bit, just to create a bit of interest. A bit more dark. So that is my tone, and I'm going to dry that now. It's just one colour, but we've got quite a lot of different colours on there. I've got a little bit of pink at the top there, never mind. So that's not quite dry, but it's almost there. This bit is. And I think this is cold pressed watercolour paper. Again, I think it's Daler and Rowney. You can see where I've heated, my layers are coming unstuck. But, you know, I don't mind that. Don't mind that at all. Right, now, I don't know if this is going to work because my paper is warped, but we're going to have a go at putting it in the stamp platform. And just very quickly, I'm going to stamp an Al and Create stamp that I've got. Let's just pop you there and you there. And I bought this ages ago from Hazel's and I haven't used it. I'm going to do what I've started doing with all of my things that come in these packets. Snip open the top like that and leave the bottom bit so that you've got a nice packet that you just pull out. Now, I'm going to kind of stamp that like that there, so it looks like the bird. It's kind of where I've got that little bit of darker green. And I'm going to come in with black because I want this to be quite dramatic. So I'm coming in with a bird because birds are lively, aren't they? Actually, should we put him there like that? Yes, put him there like that so it's a bit more centered, and his foot's kind of like where I've got this mid-green line coming, and that's about central. And the benefit of using a stamp platform, if you have one, is that this might take some inking because I've not used it before, and this isn't going to stay in place, is it? I could do with some more sticky grid. A new piece of sticky grid. Let's just pop you there and just make sure that this is still in the right place. Pretty much that'll do. Actually, it's not central. I'm going to pither now. I'm going to pither quite a lot. And as I always say, I bet you're really glad you tuned in. Right, I know that that is lined up there, lined up straight there on that line. There we go. Right, I'm going to give this a really good inking. Looks like it's got all of it. I have to say that the Allen Create stamps are very good quality. I'm going to stand up to apply a bit of pressure on that. And because this is a textured paper, I might not get a perfect impression. But again, do you know, I don't really mind. Birds are lively when they're flying, when they're flittering from, that's a good word, isn't it? Flittering. When they're flittering and fluttering from branch to branch. They are quite lively. Now, I'm going to put a bit more ink on the bird. Allen Create stamps are a little bit pricey to my mind, but they are worth every penny because they are such good quality. Sorry if I'm shaking you. Yeah, I haven't got a perfect stamping there. I think it might be the texture of the paper. So somewhere in here I have got a black Sharpie. Somewhere in here. Typical, I can't find, oh there it is. So if I was really precious about it, I could come in and fill in some of these little speckly areas that I don't want so speckled, but actually I don't mind so much. Obviously there's supposed to be those bits there that are, you can see just about see the word believe and dream. And I think for now, I'm going to leave that as it is. Comment down below, what do you think? There we go. Just over 10 minutes. Take care, everybody. Bye now.